I've been at Bristol City for 13 years of my life. To commit to another 3 years, like, it was a no-brainer for me. Just really, really proud moment for me and my family, and hopefully I can be a part of a successful club going forward. I can remember like it was yesterday, just training on these pitches up here at Fayland as like a 7-year-old boy, just wanting to play football. And my dad would be watching over there on the side, and my mum as well. Games, training, you name it, like they were there, supporting me all the way through. In the first team now, obviously Riley, like I've known for more than half my life, so me and him, like when we just sat down together, we always like say about the memories that we have, whether that was on tour or in training, like we always have those memories together. This is a long time ago, for sure, 2009, so this was when I was on trial. Obviously I got my Arsenal kit on that my mum and dad bought me for my birthday, I believe, so yeah, I remember, I think just over there these photos were taken, so looking at this now, my shin pads are nearly the size of my whole shin. This is when I signed, I think this was 2011, and you can see how delighted I am with that. I think my dad took this photo, so yeah, it was quite a proud moment for me and my family at the time, because obviously I was a young lad, signed for the academy. So yeah, I think that was definitely a proud moment. This was like the first time I've fully played in like a stadium. Obviously didn't play full-size pitch because we were still so small, but we played like little 7v7s or what. I think I scored 2 goals. But yeah, there's like players who are still here now. They've come all the way through. James Taylor on the left, Josh Hours, Riley Towler, Jolo. So you can see like the academy, we've got a great pathway here, and yeah, I think looking back at that, like I can remember that like it was yesterday. So yeah, these are moments that I'll look back on for sure. I remember this game, I was behind the goal when Matt Smith scored. Obviously I was celebrating, and I think he piped me off with a little high five as he ran around the back of the goal. But yeah, you can see how delighted I am with him scoring in this photo. So yeah, I think I must have been about 12 or 13 here at the time. But yeah, as you said, I think this was when we had one of the successful years at Bristol City. We won, I think, the Johnston Paint Trophy and League One that year. So yeah, I remember I was at Wembley for the JPT when we lifted the trophy as well. So yeah, it was a good year for the club. This was like the first proper time played at Ashton Gate on a full-size pitch at the end of the season. So yeah, everyone at that age, you're just buzzing to play on like a stadium. Like your parents are there watching. Going across, Will Buse is there, James Taylor, and then starting from the left at the bottom, Sam Bell, obviously myself, Riley, and Josh Hours. So there's still like 6 or 7 players that are still here from that age group, which is mad, really. Yeah, probably one of the best tours that I've ever been on personally. Come away being top goal scorer, scored quite a lot of goals. Just to get away at that age, and you learn so much being away from your family, playing games abroad in Denmark like we were. It was cold, you had to get used to it. There's like loads of different things. So yeah, I think that only benefits you as you get older and makes you a better person as well as a player. As you can see now, me and the boys, we got punished for having a messy room, and the night before we had to do the in-betweeners dance. I think you guys must know it. And then we had to do it. We thought, yeah, we'll do it if we score. And I remember just scoring, and then Riley called me over and he was like, oh, let's do it. So he ended up running over to the camera and just doing it. But now looking back, I'm thinking, what was I doing? This one here was the first year of the Youth Cup. I was gutted not to start the Youth Cup, and I've obviously come on as a sub. But yeah, getting on a pitch under the lights at Ashton Gate, it's what I've watched teams do ever since I've been at the academy. So it's everything I've ever wanted to do. So to get that opportunity then, and obviously to do what I'm doing now, is just a dream come true ever since I joined the academy.
Callum Evans. First chance to venture forward. Good low cross in, and it's a chance, and it's a goal. And on his debut, Tommy Conway has found the back of the net.
Yeah, I remember we worked on training that week that just to get across the front post. And like 2 minutes in, the ball come in. I was in the right place at the right time, and I couldn't have got off to a better start at Bath. So I think we ended up winning that game 3-2 and managed to get another goal. So I think that kick-started Bath for me, and obviously I went on and scored a couple more goals, and it helped me that season to get to where I got to. So I'm thankful for Bath for the opportunity that they gave me. Yeah, crazy. Didn't really have anything about it. It's giving me goosebumps now just thinking about it. I remember I was meant to have a day off on Wednesday, I believe, and woke up, Brian Tinnion called me saying, you need to come in for first team training. This was at like 7 o'clock. I was thinking, God, blimey. Got straight out of bed, chucked my clothes on, come in. Obviously trained with the first team, I think it was the gaffer's first day. Got invited back the next day on the Thursday, done well, and then didn't really hear anything until Thursday evening saying, just come back in and train with the first team again. So I come in on Friday, and as I arrived, Scott Murray pulled me and Scotty, and was just like, you're travelling with the first team, you're going to be on the bench. And literally when he said that, it was just crazy. Me and Scotty like looked at each other and just like started laughing, like we couldn't believe it. Like a couple of days before, he was playing with the 23s, and then we was going to be on the bench against Swansea in like a big game. So we just couldn't believe it. And then as we got to the game, it started to become serious. And yeah, I think from there, that's when it started to become like proper for us. Yeah, like you said, I think we ended up losing 4-1 or something. But for me personally, it was a great achievement to make my debut for Bristol City, something that you work towards since you joined the club as a 8-year-old kid. So yeah, just to get on the pitch, I just couldn't believe it when I was on there. Like when there was a throw-in, I was like looking around thinking like, I'm actually playing for Bristol City here. So I couldn't quite believe it, but yeah, like you said, that's everything you've ever wanted to do, is playing in stadiums and against for the first team. So yeah, I just took it in my stride and tried to do as best as I could, and then hopefully I would be able to kick on from that.
Shot for Max to save on this occasion.
What can Bristol City build here? Tommy Conway, can he scoot through? Yes, he can, and it's his first goal for Bristol City.
Yeah, I mean, just watching it back then, like I remember just catching eyes with H when I knew he was going to play it through. So I was on my bike, and then the keeper was just, don't really know what he was doing, to be fair, and then took it round him and then put it in the net. So once like I put it in the net, I was just thinking to myself, I just scored. Like I couldn't believe it. Yeah, like having flashbacks like on the walk back, like just scored for Bristol City, like just keep telling myself, couldn't quite believe it. But I think the first one I'll always remember for the rest of my life, let alone whilst I'm playing football. So yeah, it was such a special day for me and my family. Ever since I made my debut, like it become like real that and I was going to be part of a first team squad going forward, and then being part of match days in a first team environment. So I think I've had to get used to that and get used to training with top pros day in, day out. So I think if I'm up to it, which I am, I'm only going to benefit from that every day. So yeah, just breaking into the first team fully, hopefully, and play as many games as I can, score as many goals as I can, help the team as much as I can, make the fans proud, make my family proud. Hopefully in the next couple of years we can achieve promotion to the Premier League. That's the ultimate aim. We've got the setup, we've got the facilities here, the stadiums are unbelievable. So we've got everything ready there to take us to the next stage.